Hi, I'm Tony Fast's daughter.
I'm Tony Fast's daughter.
I'm Tony Fast's daughter. Our family has been blessed to farm in Montana
For over 100 years now.
And it wouldn't be possible without the great team we have
and blessings from our Savior, Jesus Christ.
Well, good morning. Welcome back to the channel. We are on the move in a combine, obviously. Like, what else would this be? And we're heading to the field. Peas are ready to cut. Last week, Amy and I took off quick to get ran down and hung out with her family. And the girls were already down at her parents, so we went and hung out with them for the week. And Dad and Tim got everything wrapped up as far as maintenance on the equipment. We're heading to the field.
Harvest has officially started.
First load into the Elmer's cart. Alright, helping Natalie get the first load dumped. We'll just go first. Try and get it off your hoop. Go further forward with it, and then you have to come towards us too. There you go. It's really gonna beep. Right, move. We go forward. Go pretty fast. Alright, go further. Right there. Now you open your gate further. To kind of get it cleaned out. Then you gotta throttle down, slow your engine down. Oh, just all the way down, yeah. And check the PTO off. And what else? What's next? Yep, pivot it up. And it'll go automatically. So that'll let the grain slide back down the tube before you fold it.
Okay.
So we go ahead and start turning out. Cool. What do you think? Got that figured out?
Yep.
Alright. You like the right hand auger better than the left hand?
Yeah.
You know what? Easy to see into the truck, huh?
Yeah.
Alright, you heard it from the expert. I better get back in my combine now.
Well, they say that every great road trip starts with a broken fan belt and a flat tire. Harvest starts much the same. So there's a bunch of junk and corrosion down in there. And I'm plugged in, I've got power. When I go to move anything, all I get is a beeping. And no actual movement. Lights work. Everything works. No winch. And no drive. But I can hear it clicking in the box. So we're gonna dig in and see what we find out here. Love being a mechanic. Ugh. Job security, I guess, right? Well, there's a problem. Actually, this is the positive that comes off of the tractor power, the battery. And I cleaned it up pretty good already with all I got is a knife, but you can see that was pretty corroded all the way around there. So maybe I just wasn't getting enough power this sits in here basically up against that board, which you can kind of see is still corrody. And then power basically just transfers through there and through this board into each of these. Now that concerns me still, but this is what I can do for now. Well, on a spur of the moment trip, we found the fix. And a spur of the moment trip, I mean, I ended up running a SCOBY and we got this guy. So it makes everything work. Not quite as convenient. Winch works now. Over here's a switch that makes that, which is the most important. That's what I need to get going. The cool part is, it doesn't beep at you anymore. Sad part is, I don't have a work light under there anymore either. But we'll live without that. At least it works. Held on quick by a ratchet strap. We'll fix it up later. I actually need flat washers here, but I can get it going and get trucks unloaded. I'm assuming trucks plural by now, because it took me over an hour to get the SCOBY and back. So I'm gonna head to the field after I pick up all my tools and go get some trucks. All right, we got the first load out of the field. Get this one kicked off. Get back to the field, there's already another loaded truck waiting for me. Looks good. Looks pretty good.
Not a whole lot of humidity or dew tonight, the way it looks. What time is it? 10:20? Lots of dust yet. Just about done with the field though. Well, it would appear that I should have kept spraying and sprayed this whole field until my little stair step here. I sprayed up to this line, shut off the sprayer, turned around and went back because this back corner over here, outside round where the gophers have been bad, grasshoppers, lots of weeds there because the crop's been in the last couple of years there. So I used a spray that's really expensive per acre, but it worked. We really held back the kochia and the Russian thistle. Should have done the whole field. I'll actually show you my coverage map. So there's that orange is where I sprayed. And I'm right over here. That's Dad's combine. I'm over here. So, yeah, pretty crazy how that actually worked really good. And it was Raptor Bassagran, or generic Bassagran, I think. I don't remember which one was which. I think it was Raptor and Risto or something like that. Don't quote me though. So, there you go. Let's go unload.
Well, good morning. Today is July 31st. July 31st. Which means tomorrow's August. Things are going. This is our day 3 of harvest. I'm in the cart right now, pulling the Elmer's grain cart. I'll tell you, it's a pretty nice machine. That's for sure. Implement. Sorry. Machine, implement. Terminology. Words mean things.
Morning. Well, I had a breakdown last night. It's radiator hose. It's not supposed to have a hole in it. So, parts run. Looked on the MyCase website. Looked up the part number. They say they have the radiator hoses or 9240s at the Border Plains store in Glasgow, Case IH dealership. So I'm gonna believe it, and I'm gonna head in there, meet them when they open, hopefully grab the hoses and replace them all, put new coolant in it in the middle of the field. Should be a fun day. In other news, today it's gonna be the last hot day, at least in the forecast, which is good and bad because now we go from 90s and 100 to 70s and rain for the next week. So that's not ideal with, I don't know, 10% of the crop cut. Oh well, can't control the weather. Alrighty, here we go. Well, they do not have that hose in Glasgow. They have it in Rugby, however, North Dakota, which is 330 miles away. So we got creative. I got some 3-inch coolant line and some 2 3/8 coolant line. And we're gonna make it work with some steel exhaust parts. And on a side note, the little green dot that says available or not available, whether it's red or green, on the Case My Store, green means it's available at the Case warehouse, wherever that might be. So, doesn't mean it's at your dealership. Now you know. You're welcome. All right, back at the shop. So here's my hoses, my 3-inch, my 2 3/8. And here's the one that blew out. This is where it let loose. So this closest hose was 300 and some miles away. Gonna make our own elbow. Gotta weld that joint. It's a 3-inch, a 2.5-inch adapter. Hoses fit on the ends. I made a little bell. You know, I cut the beveled end off of that, or the belled end. Left it so I have a little bit of a hose barb there. Weld this together. Take my hoses and head to the combine. So there we go, all put together. Like, how are they gonna know? Hope it all fits. Oh man, I got it dusty. I don't think that's gonna matter. All right, let's put this back together. Think I should fire the guy responsible for this horrible mess?
No, I think you'd be better off not to.
Farming's so much fun. I did bring my I Love Farming shirt to wear after this, so to get all the mess cleaned up for me.
Okay, I better update a little bit on what I've been doing. Replace the chains plural, both chains on the drive system of the big blue conveyor, the brand conveyor. I've hauled 3 loads of last year's winter wheat into town, into Wolf Point, so we can clear out some space in a bin for peas. Yesterday I hauled 4 loads of peas to town, continuing to make enough room for peas, which is a good thing, in a way. Those bins should have been emptied, but I guess the price of winter wheat's pretty much in the ditch. So we've been holding on to the winter wheat from last year. Anyway, been busy, been constant. It's hot. Transmission's feeling it pretty good. The front axle's warmed up. The truck is running 190 degrees on the engine temperature, so that's good. And the air conditioner is kicking it. That's better. A lot of go, go, go. You know, harvest.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching, but don't forget, farm hard, pray harder. See you next video.